about men of God, prophet of God, true men of God called by God. And you are privileged to be around them. There are many men of God around the world. Now, we have people that are called into their fivefold ministry. So we have the pastor, we have the apostle, we have the prophet, we have the evangelist, and we have the teachers. That's the fivefold ministry. The bishop is not a calling. The bishop is an office, an exalted office. So that's why my calling is not a bishop, all right? I'm being ordained into the office of a bishop. I'm not called, all right, into the office of a bishop, all right? So a bishop, being a bishop or an archbishop is not the fivefold ministry. It's an office, all right? An office in the kingdom, but not a calling in the kingdom. Before the coming of Jesus, we were only aware, the popular ministry they are aware of is the prophet. Just when Jesus came, he began to teach the word, and they said, Rabbi, meaning teacher. Praise the Lord. So I'm majoring on the prophet. Why? Because by God's grace, me, Bishop Listen Samuel, I'm an apostle. So meaning, let me just break this down. Many of you call me prophet. Yes, I'm a prophet, I'm a teacher, because look at this hand here. This is the fivefold ministry. So this hand here, this is exactly the fivefold ministry. Now, if you are upset with somebody, what do? You say, well, be careful. So this hand, this one here, is the prophet. They're the mind of God, the oracle of God. They speak the mind of God. They warn you. They give you the message from God. Remember, we're talking about genuine prophet, all right? So I have to be saying here, it's based on genuine prophet, all right? So they speak the mind of God. They see things ahead, and they tell you, thus hear the Lord. So this finger here represents the prophet. Be careful, be careful. Now let's speak in the mind of God. Now if you look at your fingers, now this one here is the tallest, right? The second one after the prophet is the tallest. Now this one here is the evangelist. The evangelist is the tallest, not because he's a senior in ministry, no, because the evangelist travels more than most of the pastors and preachers and prophets. They are called, but these days is different. They are evangelists, they are called to go out preaching the gospel and bringing people not to themselves, but bringing people to the church. Unfortunately, these days we have people that just bear the title, I'm an evangelist, and they can't even go out to evangelism. They make excuses that are going. In those days, I've been sent to forests, to bush, villages, suburbs, preaching the gospel. And we'll sleep on the field. We'll go days without food. We'll sleep under mosquito, all about winter. So this one here is the evangelist, right? Now this one here is the pastor. This one here is the pastor. All right. Now they are different calling. Now this one here is the tiny. Can go into your ear and bring out every death. This is the teacher right here. This finger here is the teacher. Now the biggest of them all is this. It's called the apostle. Now, why is this apostle? Look at your fingers. You can never use this finger to touch the rest of them. You might touch this and that's it. You might touch this and that's it. Or you might touch this and that's it. There's only one finger that can touch this four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like easy. And that's the apostle. Now, the apostle is the ministry that has the grace and ability to function in all the ministry. That means an apostle, a called, not self-ordained apostle, not somebody that just wake up. Somebody you can just go and buy olive oil. You don't anoint yourself. You say, I'm an apostle, forget it. Now, people that are called into the ministry of an apostle, they are church planters. And they have the grace. They teach, they pastor, they are evangelists. They are 100%, just like Jesus is 100% human and 100% God. So an apostle can cut across to you. If you say an apostle teach, you say, oh my God, there's a teacher right here. Yes. If they start pastor, you say, oh my God, this man is a pastor. Wow, I didn't know. Then the moment they start prophesying, say, he's a major prophet. Because they operate in all the ministries 100%. They don't just have idea, like, well, I have idea of, no. They are, an apostle is 100% teacher, an apostle is 100% pastor, an apostle is 100% prophet, an apostle is 100% what? An evangelist. So, but some people just come and just say, I'm an apostle. They can't teach the word, they can't pastor, they can't prophesy as prophet, they can't do anything. No, an apostle is a grace to function in all those ministries. All right.